again.
Okay, this is a mystery hour, and this is the second time we're restarting.
We don't have to really tell
A
them.
lot of interruptions. So
We don't have to tell them. They wouldn't
today
know.
is what? Today's what?
You just do the
Today's
video.
what?
Anyways.
Today is what?
I guess what she said it Monday, October 3rd at 11:47 this time. Jesus Christ, we don't have to tell you for Pete's sake. Let's just start it up.
Let's go again.
Anywho, back to the fucking beginning.
Yeah, to the people who smoke too much peace pipe and they see something they don't want to see, and now they go. Okay, let's go.
Okay, I'll call COVID.
No, it's not that peace pipe.
I'll call
I'm telling you, they got a whole of bad grass, and I'm telling you, they saw dragons and fucking shit like that.
Do you think that they got bad grass back then for Pete's sake in that village?
Well,
Don't
I'm
think
sure they
so.
did.
Jesus
They had to put
Christ.
something in that peace pipe.
Okay, well, anywho, it's an Indian village. Wow. Of Kulhara was seemingly abandoned overnight, and no one knows why, though there are few eerie theories. Eerie. Johanna doesn't really look like a village, but anyways, those houses don't look like houses. But anyways, yeah,
Back then they might have.
we're talking about India back
They
then.
were teepees.
Yeah, well, we're talking about Indian people, so no offense to you guys. So you guys live like in fucking rock houses.
No, it was teepees.
That's the houses. That's not teepees.
Is that today or them?
Back then. That's what's
Okay,
left
well,
of it.
That's what I thought.
That's what's fucking left of it.
The teepees were all placed around, around that. That's the wall. The teepees were
just
all
showed
around,
them. I just showed them what it fucking looked like. Did you realize they didn't have flooring? They just had the ground back then.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them still do.
Maybe.
I never take my shoes off then.
You'll be like Freddy, you want to never sleep again? Fuck that shit.
Pretty much.
I ain't sleeping with those fucking bugs. I don't fucking think so.
You don't have a fucking door either, practically. So you're kind of screwed of having people walking.
But the door is not so bad.
I mean, you have a door. You have a door, but you don't have no locks. You don't have anything. They just walk right in.
It's like the floor is the main thing, who wants to sleep on the floor with a bunch of bugs coming? Ew.
Who wants to sleep with a stranger coming in your house?
Is he cute?
I mean, that probably. But still, anyways, who would want to walk in with, who would sleep with a stranger walking into their house? I wouldn't. Okay? I would take the bugs anytime.
Nope, I am not sleeping on the floor with those damn bugs.
Well, then you can take the stranger.
So. I'll make myself a
Maybe
house in a tree.
Maybe a really big old.
I'll make myself a house in a tree.
Santa hubba hubba. No offense. Anywho.
Okay, so where we were.
Yeah,
just imagine, I'll get an effect out of it. So imagine that.
Okay, well, they wrote here that the structures in the town of Kadahara.
You just love pronouncing that name.
Kadahara. Anyway, that date back to the 13th century. But no one has lived there since 1825.
Okay.
When all its residents seemingly vanished into thin air. Maybe they just vanished completely into dust.
Spaceship came by, picked them all up, and let's go. I'm moving somewhere else.
No, maybe they just turned into dust somehow.
Maybe. I don't believe that. But, you never know.
Hey.
Stranger things have happened.
I had to put it spot on perfect,
It's like the theory of Jack the Ripper. We cracked the case.
We all know that it's because of a hoe that he started killing hoes.
Yeah.
The hoe laughed at his penis. Oh, sorry.
Technically, he made love to her.
I don't want to know.
No. He didn't make
We're
love.
not talking about that.
He was having sex with her or something like that, and it wasn't long enough, or there was something wrong with it, or he couldn't do it right, so there you go. Bye. Okay. That's how it started. Anyway, that's how he started killing prostitutes.
Anywho, she just goes all out onto something else that we're not talking about. Anywho, according to a local lore, the hell is a lore? That's what the fuck it says too. What the hell?
Okay.
God Almighty Lord. Anyways, the 1,000 villagers completely abandoned their home overnight without a trace. No one knows why they left, where they went, or even saw them leave. Well,
if there's no other village around, and there's nobody left in the damn village, who the fuck is still left behind to tell the story? Come on now. Common sense.
I don't know. Anyways.
There you go.
Well, maybe they got found. The people found later on abandoned village. So.
No, you know what? I think the writer who wrote that didn't think that part through.
No, whatever. Just make money off of this shit.
Yeah, we didn't think that one through, you know? It didn't even register anywhere.
You can put stupid shit. You can put a whole book saying la 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 la
But
la,
if you
la and a baby will love it, okay?
It depends.
A child will love it.
It depends. I have a book that's going to be kind of I'm working on, and we'll see.
No. I said you can put a book that goes la 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 and a young child will love it, okay? Because it's like their language, okay? And stupid adults will like it too because
I got one that's coming up, and I guarantee you're going to want to read it.
Good. No, I don't want to read that. She's just going to make porn. Don't read it.
Oh, no.
She's making porn, everyone. Don't read it.
No.
Oh,
germs.
These theories of why they left range from poison wells to a greedy ruler, leaving high taxes to a dwelling water supply, and through none of those explain why the inhabitants
left history that Indians were not charging taxes. There was no
Do you
tax.
fucking want me to look up this shit after? I will look up this shit
please
after.
do, because I learned it all in school. So no, there's none of that shit.
You might not wonder
They were even
why.
trading skin, for fucking alcohol and whatever. It's a little too much of that damn peace pipe, right? Whatever they found to put in there, and it was not working for them.
Take that peace pipe and smoke it.
No, I'll take the bottle of alcohol on the other side and smoke
it. You might wonder why no one has tried to resettle the town.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
That's where the legend comes in. It says that the village chief cursed the land. Apparently, anyone who tries to live there will die.
After that, for telling a story like that,
we're all gonna die because we just said the fucking village.
When he didn't think this one true or that story true, yeah, okay.
The Indian personnel security spent a night there
I forgot
and reported demons spotting demon demonic. Okay, I'm just gonna say demonic instead. For fuck's sakes, demonic
possession.
Whispers, screams, noises are common at dark hours. Many of our members have witnessed spirits, heard footsteps, experienced unusual touching.
Okay.
Touch your pee-pees!
Are you sure you don't want to just go try and spend the night there, That'd be interesting.
Touch your pee-pee! You would never even know I'm there touching it.
No, but if you go spend the night at that little village there, can you imagine? They could be touching you at night. It could be offended. It could be I don't know, some
fucking pervert,
some demon walking around with a peace pipe. Let's go, man. Let's go.
I'm gonna buy you a fucking peace pipe and fucking just give it to you for fuck's sake.
Because in those days, a peace pipe was peace pipe was really popular.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Okay, according to the Gulf News, what the hell is Gulf News?
I don't know. You're about to find out.
Anyways.
Yes.
Where do I go?
And. What happened? The ghost came and cut the rest of the story.
Yeah, I gotta take it and put the name up into the thing.
Ooh. Now we get another version of the story from Google.
Yeah. Because this version kind of just shortened like stupid idiots. So, anyways. So, yeah. Well, she just thinks of her fucking crack pipe.
It's called a peace pipe, man.
Crack pipe.
It was very popular with the Indians,
Crack pipe.
And it's been throughout history.
You want Wikipedia?
I don't have to. I already know the history.
I'm talking about the goddamn fucking thing. You want me to...
No, I think you should go just Google somewhere. Now it would go easier.
Okay, we'll use this one, I guess.
Okay. Whatever.
Okay.
See, it doesn't look like the other one, did it? There goes my
It's a different fucking position.
There goes my teepees.
It's a different fucking position, for fuck's sake.
Sure.
It's a
different view, not a different...
Whatever!
I know what you're thinking about.
Yep, anyways. Abandoned sometime in the early 19th centuries, this one says.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's, we're moving up. Keep reading.
No, it's built in the 13th centuries.
Mm-hmm.
But the Indian was abandoned overnight sometime in the 19th centuries now.
Okay.
Not the 18th, something. No. They still say that no one knows why. and theories have emerged, to explain it. So let's read the theories. Okay, so it's located 10 miles west of the city of these fucking names.
Show it to them, they'll get it.
I'm gonna get it, Jazz Miller in Riz. I'm just gonna fucking.
Let's fuck all that shit. Fuck that shit.
Zoom into the fucking name.
Now do you see it?
That fucking name right there, okay? See that name? That fucking name right there. I don't fucking want to say it, so I'm just gonna show you it.
She's just gonna shove it down your throat.
Prosperville. This is the one's whatever.
Prosperous?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Doesn't sound right.
Village is now nothing more than a few stones ruined. Okay, well, that village, basically. Formerly inhabited by the Painwall Burhani. Fucking Christ, man. Painwall Burhanis. Okay, that's how you fucking say it. Okay, the town known as Kulahara.
Are you telling those people out there you want to sleep with them or in the other?
The town known as Kulahara was actually composed of 48 villages compressing the community that the Pale Whales called home after migrating from the Pale region of West India. Known for their achievement understanding of horticulture, whatever the fuck thing is.
Okay. I'll just buy that.
Penwells were able to grow crops in the harsh, dirty, dry conditions of the Thari Desert by identifying areas that stone Japusum rocks, a softened material made up of 20% water beneath the surface. Okay.
I learned that in science stuff.
I didn't learn shit like that in science.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. They also analyze the trending skills to help the community prosper, abandon over time, and living among one other nearly 6 centuries. Okay. Then one night in 1825, was the other one saying 1825?
Yep.
Okay, we're okay. At least that's right. The village inhabitants simply disappears into the fucking dust. No, they didn't say that, but I'm just saying it. Taking with them only what they could carry on their backs.
So,
how the freak would you know?
This tells me that they walked out.
How the freak would you know?
What? You just said there was like 48 villages all around.
I know, but how would they know that they took everything just carry? Maybe they just left shit there.
But it was 48 villages all around, so in one village vanished, so the other ones had to know it, and they had to go look through it and find out, well, they took that, but
they
I
took
wanted that, you know. No, those are Russians, you know that.
So why would the prosperity community just up and vanish overnight? One theory suggests that the ever-dwelling water supplies forced villagers to seek new residents elsewhere. Why this would require 84 all villages had to flee. So
please. You gave me please.
No, but all the 84 villages has fled. So they're all gone.
So who the fuck is that to tell a story? Come on, another one? Jeez, he must have been reading the same story and figure, well, you know, put that in, you know.
The same fucking thing.
The audience will never notice that, you know, if there's nobody left to... Who the fuck is telling the story? How
when
they
you
know
find
that?
a fucking abandoned village, that's what the fuck you said there.
Yes, but now he's saying they took their luggage and they fucked up in the middle of the night. But, you know what?
This is someone else writing it.
How does he know that if there's nobody left to tell?
I'm just going to tell you one thing. This is someone else writing. Not the same person.
Well, you should be friendly with the same person because...
Anyway,
they
under
got a
the
bogus
cover
story.
of darkness remains unclear, which had led some to doubt that the according of this I was never able to say that stupid word in fucking school. theories. I was just trying to say theories because
Okay, it's not coming in tonight.
I'm just gonna say theories because I was never able to say that fucking word. One source claimed that the water theory may hold minerals, but rather than an increasingly low supply, perhaps enduring poison to the community wells with animal feces.
Oh, yuck.
No, carcasses.
Who?
Dead body animals.
Oh, okay, I know what you mean.
Carcasses.
Yeah, that's the one. Who the hell's dumping them?
Retaining it undrinkable.
Oh.
Invaded the community during the celebration of Hindu holiday Rashkau Bahan. I am not Hindu, so I do not.
I am not celebrating that holiday because I have no idea what it is.
That's a fucking that's those candle thing.
Oh, I have those candles. That's why Daisy was saying that. I have a couple of things of them like Jewish candles.
Oh, okay. Never mind the Jewish.
Never mind.
What the hell? Never mind. Those are Jewish. What the fuck am I talking about?
Yeah, right.
I don't know what the fuck this holiday is.
They're Jewish because I got a bunch of them at home. And
these individual force allegedly murdered read several powwows before doing so, forcing them to seek a new safe space to call home outside of Kalahara. Other views, which the most widely accepted suggestion that this spiraling community left to avoid fight from the ruthless and unfair local ruler.
That could be. That's a possibility.
There's a fucking toilet. Sorry, no.
Yeah.
I don't know what that looks like a toilet though. It does, look.
Are you sure Russians didn't steal it and bring it there?
But it looks like a toilet.
Oh no, they wouldn't have left their side. You know, they carry that toilet all over the place with them.
Not the fucking Russians, for fuck's sake. This fucking thing looks like a toilet.
Well, maybe they had maybe they were,
pretty sure
a
back
little
then
bit more updated,
Yeah, I don't think so. I think back then you still had to straighten a fucking hole.
You never know.
And had to use leaves to wipe your ass.
Oh, can you imagine you get poison ivy?
Well, you better be fucking good at knowing the fucking touching.
Oh, yeah.
As the story goes, the Duan of... I am not saying that stupid word again. Slam Say was cancelling... Yes, that's what the fuck is going on.
I think I missed it right there. No, I missed the whole fucking build altogether.
Duan! I'm dying.
Okay, let's go.
Diwan of Jaslamar. I'm not repeating that. Salim Zahan was collecting a large sum of money from the inhabitants of Kalahara in the form of heavy taxes.
There was no taxes back then.
But he set the sights
for the Indians anyway.
On the daughter of the local chief. He demanded her hand in a marriage and warned any villagers that would be met with even higher taxes should anyone consider attempting interferes with his plan.
Ooh.
He gave the villagers only 1 day to accept his proposal. Out of loyalty and respect of their friend, the chief and the father of the woman who had caught Sahara eyes.
What?
It's the fucking name of the girl.
Okay.
The entire community collective device to leave before 24 hours deadline was up, disappearing into the night forever and leaving all that they had worked for 6 centuries to build the down.
Well, maybe it looked that damn bad and there's no way in hell they were going through that shit.
Before leaving, however, some say that the entire area was placed under a curse which prohibited anyone from ever inhabiting its grounds again. Anyone who defined the hex would be met with death. So no one has dared to call the place home since. Today, some recognize the ruins as a hotspot for paranormal activity which attracts the occasional tourist, although no one has officially lived there for over 200 years. Ooh, that's a nice place thing right there. I'm going to live right there. I'm going to be the first to do it.
I'd go for the weekend.
Okay. I will come back 20 years from now and I'll say, I'm still alive, motherfucker. And you know what I'm going to say? Fucking, this shit's bullshit. No.
It's bogus, man. It's bogus.
I believe the water theory, though.
Yeah, that would make sense. Or the guy that's asking for the girl's hands in marriage and he looks like...
I believe more the whole fucking thing. Anyways, the walls of sandstone gates and homes and lands made of brick once used by the Pale Whales still stand in Kalahari today, including a temple that rests in the center of its ruins. To the east lies the dried bed of Katyn River. I am not repeating that, so additional reminder that the village of Kalahari is not to sustain human life.
Okay, so it means you gotta bring your own water, your own food.
Area is
probably
now
your own bedding shit.
Maintained by a Archaeological Survey of India.
Oh, it's in India?
Yeah.
Huh?
I said that word right. Anyway, where is it recognized as a history site?
Historical, whatever. Okay.
To this day, it remains unknown where the villagers of Kalahari were relocated to on the Mystery Night.
They flee to America. In fact, that shit, we're going to America. There's more shit
After learning about the mystery disappearance of Kalahari, learn about more modern-day ghost towns. California City and then developed into the 5 greatest mystery of human history. Okay.
Let's see that.
Anywho, let's go guess this. Which way? I guess I got to click the California thing. California City. I thought it still lived.
Who?
California City's still there.
As far as I know.
California's biggest, emptiest town. Oh, okay. California's 3rd largest city, the 34th largest in the country, is near ghost town. Where did California City come from? Why is it so empty? What lies in store for this odd collection of paved roads in the desert? Far out in the high desert of Keyur Country, California's southwest of Death Valley, just north of Edwards Air Force Base. And I wonder why.
Yep,
they're gone.
There's always military somewhere in there. Always, always, always.
Lies an odd collection of empty streets, unbuilt houses, lots that make up California City.
It's probably because they figure out there was a military base in there.
Shit, run, bye,
exactly.
Russia.
Let's go. Russia's
Shit, bye, run. Russia's gonna bomb my ass. Sorry.
They'd be too busy picking up the washing machines and the toilet.
Sorry, not all Russians. Sorry, not all Russians. Not all Russians. Some of them are still good.
All the Russian army, toilet, drivers, whatever you want. Probably even blow up dolls. Who knows?
California City started in the 1950s with the highest hopes that it would originally entertain the river Los Angeles in size and populations. Oh, it goes into Los Angeles.
Yeah, right.
But lagging development and unfavorable place. Okay.
I'm trying to
disappointment, follow. I guess.
I'm trying to follow, but
I am trying to read it.
It's kind of like missing a couple of words.
I noticed that. I was like, what the hell? Anyways, well, it's unfavorable, I guess, environment, disappointing is develops. I'm just gonna say it like that, okay? Because they're missing a bit of the shit.
A whole bit of shit.
By 1980s, the town had tens of thousands of quarter-acre plots and hundreds of miles of paved roads that lead to nothing but empty cul-de-sacs. But of bags.
Dead end roads.
It's back again. But of bags.
End of roads.
Geographically, California City, the state of 3rd largest incorrupted city, its vast, never settled streets stand today in mute testimony of dreams of its founders. High hopes in the deserts. Those are fucking roads? What the fuck? They don't look like roads, they look like fucking lines. Anywho. Oh, unmarked streets lie. That's not streets.
That doesn't look like a damn street to me. But it depends what year was the street put there. That's probably why it looks like that now.
No, but it's just lines.
Yeah, by now, yeah, of course.
Whatever. California State has its
Okay,
origins
yeah, go
in
dust
the
it off.
state post-war real estate boom.
Hmm?
I was about to say bomb, but you know.
Close enough.
It's boom. For several decades, a boom in economic and soaring population drove California home price through the roof. Well, I'm not living there.
Me either. It's still hot down there. Fuck that shit.
The first wave of returning servicemen, flush with VA modern gadgets, drove rapid expense in Los Angeles and the Bay Area. The second wave was a families from all over the United States looking to send their teenage children to California to
what?
tuition-free universities. Free universities.
You should try that, no?
The third wave was a trousseau of tech experience who would found Silicon Valley and drove prices higher than everyone could have foreseen a few years earlier. Okay. Furthermore, large scale of immigrants from Mexico during the period added a general housing shortage that boost price higher still. Arriba, ándale.
That's Mexico.
That's what it is, Mexico.
Oh, I'm going to Mexico now. Okay.
The immigrants from Mexico.
Oh.
Arriba, ándale. No wonder that shit stays in Vegas. What you do in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah, always.
Because Mexicans are there. No offense. I had to do it. In this environment, it's virtually impossible to lose money invested in the real estate. All everyone had to do was to buy a few thousand acres of worthless grumble land, secure access to the state all-important water voucher, and sell the property in quarter acres and unit to new rivals. Well, we better do that now.
I think we already missed I can't say that place because every time I say that place, somebody looks at me funny. If I'm at a restaurant, they'll look at me funny, start laughing if I say that name. So let's not go there.
Societally and professional Nate.
Not that one.
Mendel was. What the hell?
What are you talking about?
Nat. His last name is so fucking long. I hate those shit. Mendelssohn plan when he bought up 80,000 acres of complete inhabitant dirt and empty majority desert. Okay. He bought some dirt.
Well, basically,
I am not saying his last name to the whole fucking thing, so I'm going to say Nate.
I think I know who you're talking about.
And his family had immigrated to the United States in 1920s of the... Oh my god, these long fucking names! Czechoslovakia. I don't know.
Wow. What was that? It sounded like you wanted a cigarette.
It's their language. I don't understand.
But LA is English. Mexico was Spanish.
He's immigrated.
Okay, from where?
I guess he immigrated to the United States. I guess from Mexico.
Oh, okay.
I'll just say Slovakia, okay?
Okay, I'll buy that too.
Czechoslovakia. I don't fucking think I said that right. But anyways, he had always been a gifted student, and his background could hardly have been better for a future town father. Trained in social. Oh my god.
That word sounds different every time I hear it.
Sociologically, has spectacular. Oh my god, I can't talk today.
I won't join.
Fucking long, fucking ass, fucking things. There's a fucking pain in the ass. I used to say this all the time in school too. Now I can't say these at all.
Practice makes perfect.
I am not repeating this word 1,000 times. Anyways, in Rula, land use, which both taught and applied during the war as a government analyzation study farm profitability. Anyways.
Well, at least we know that. There's a lot of possibilities with it. You could do that, you could do that, you could do that, or...
He developed
Whatever.
a lot of ideas about how ruler community theory, and after the war, he got a chance to find a small town in California called Arliza Village. I am not repeating that. Nate made a success of this venture by activating an abandoned army. What the hell is with the fucking army these days? Industrial park and turning it into a factory to provide jobs. You really want to put that into a factory to provide jobs where the army was? You never know what the fuck you're going to find there. That attached new residents to the riverside country, which flooded the steady growth of his town. Arozara village has been collaborated fair. Multiple investors and spectaculars have a say in how it was organized, but the open tracts in the majority promised Nate something that he couldn't have in oversettled area: total control. I wonder why.
Yeah, me too. With all those names, I don't know. I don't know if you'll ever make it there.
I'll never be able to talk to people with those names. I'm gonna look at them like, yeah, you are.
I'm gonna draw you a picture. You look at it, and you tell me where that damn town is, because I can't find it, and I can't say it. But you look at that picture there. I draw a little couple of sick people, you know, in little houses, you know. It's that way.
I'm gonna call you F. I'm gonna call you G.
Yeah, you get one of those too, you know, it's like in the middle there, you know, that little town, you know, the little houses, you know.
A ghostly wooden sign invites new residents to look at what city California has offered.
No, if that's what it's got to offer, you never
got
mind.
The power lines though.
Yeah, but did you see
the fucking power back then?
Where do you get water?
Don't fucking ask me.
That's what I thought.
The road's right there.
There's no store. Where do you get your groceries?
It's an abandoned fucking place.
Well, see?
For fuck's sakes. In 1956, Nate used the... why the heck did he put the full name? We already know who the heck it is.
It's okay.
Used the considerable funds at his disposal from the previous land deals to buy up the majority of M&R Ranch near Mojave, California. At the glance of the site looked promising. The ranch was watered by 11 abandoned products wells. Okay, there's wells there, so you gotta get water.
Okay, we got water.
That never seemed to run dry.
Oh, even better.
Irrigation from these water filled full of alfalfa.
Well, what the fuck is that? What the fuck are we drinking? What the fuck are we drinking?
Alfalfa.
Okay. I'm not drinking that shit, man. I'll bring my own water. Fuck this shit.
Anywho, that stood out against the dusty plain. For 2 years, Nate would walk the grounds of his dream city and sometimes camp on a high place of the named Galileo Hill. Galileo Hill. Okay, I wrote it right.
We're good.
By 1958, Nate dreamed his city had been plotted out. The site was organized around an artificial lake and the several parks was source of large suburban neighborhoods winding around the city core like the layer of the onion.
Onions? What the fuck? There's onions on there too?
Layer of onions.
Of onions.
It's just an expression of when you write a poem or a story, you have to use...
I never used onions in them.
No, but you have to use like an expression or like...
Even when I wrote a damn poem, there was no onions in it.
Beautiful rose. Like that. When you write a story, like trying to explain how the woman looked, gotta write beautiful.
Yeah, I hope he's not saying she looks like a damn onion. Or she makes him cry like a damn onion.
Anyways, by the time Berkshire went out
no wonder you didn't get too much water.
Prospect home buyers that year, crews were at work cleaning brushes and paving roads. Most of the streets in California had names before the ground was broken on a single house.
So you get to live on that street, but you get to bring your tent.
Signage was put up, real estates were contract, and Nate thought he only had to wait for the money and residents to start rolling in. It wasn't to be, unlike Nate early projects, which had been reasonable, easy to reach places like Riverside, California City was way out in the desert and way far away from anything anyone would want to live near. There was an air base, but it had houses of its own for its staff and their families. Worse, Nate.
Okay, what happened to him?
I'm trying to get the word. And so, fuck it, was...
I'm sure you didn't say that.
Nate would sabotage his project. Every lot that was cleared for construction without an actual house being built on top of it was nothing but a big patch of exposed dirt. When the Santa Ana wind kicked up, the dust swept through the town like in Middle East sandstorm.
And you can't call it a town, it's just a bunch of damn streets. There's no houses, there's no tents.
Can you let me finish?
Okay.
Hospital residents decided against living so far from civilization if the places were moving to located like a dust ball.
Really? He's not afraid of dust ball, but he's trying to set up the next town.
Some parts of town picked up residents, but it only has a factor of what Nate had been hoping for. See? Roads.
Yeah, road little squares.
Yeah.
You could go, but you have to bring a tent, Pretty much. It's kind of like one of those camping grounds. Go camp there, bring your tent. Go camp there,
live there, bitch, you live there, bitch, you live there, bitch, you live there.
Now you're catching the ideas.
$1,000 each month. Sorry.
For my little tent? Oh, thanks,
He kind of makes money somehow.
For that fucking price, I better have a tent that looks like a fucking mansion,
But we own the fucking land.
Oh, okay. We're good then.
Jesus Christ. Some idiot will buy it. Some idiot will do it.
Got to.
No,
we can make all the tents look like mansion,
You can, if you're not a tent, then you can fucking bring your fucking trailer house.
Free internet.
Fucking trailer
You just
house.
gotta put the stick there. Free internet. Welcome. I mean, it's gonna be sold out.
California celebrations several milestone before its shortcoming became clear. The town's first post office opened in 1960. Soon after, it got zip code. Our zip code,
Yeah, we don't have a zip code. The states have zip codes.
We have zip
We
code.
have postal codes. I said, no, will you not? A zip code is a number.
Yes, but I'm saying what they're fucking saying.
Keep going.
Incorporation followed in 1965 when Nate was still marketing frequent trips to Galileo. I was about to say ho.
I swear that place is a different town every time.
He set up his
He set up his tent?
his telescope and gazed at the stars.
Yeah, well, that's all he had to gaze at because there was no fucking house there.
No people,
Not even
therefore no light population.
No. There's no power. No free internet.
As an incorporated city, the town could start its own police and fire departments. They better be fucking hot. And which all died almost immediately, despite having a population of fewer than 1,000 people. Still, people steered clear of the oddly hopeful city in the desert, and gradually Nate visit became less common.
I guess so.
They better been fucking
You're
hot.
gonna
I would
have
have lived there.
You're gonna have a cop station for squares, on the ground with no houses, no tents.
Okay, they were saying
What
there
the
was
fuck
houses.
are they guarding?
They were saying there
Where did you
was.
see? Did you see the houses?
Okay, but that's now.
I think it was a drawing of a house on the ground, and that was it.
And
Yes,
that's
your
now.
house, man.
That's what it looks now.
Oh, okay.
Anywho, if they were hot and cute, I will sit there and I will live there, even if I have to live in a tent.
Good luck.
California
I'll bring
City
a bottle
went
of
through
water.
a shake up in 1969. 69.
Oh, no comments.
Its population created 1,300, 1,300 if people don't know that. For the first time.
No, you know.
Thoroughly fed up, was wasting money on a patch of bare desert that was bigger than some federal parks. Nate sold his controlling share in the town to a consumer this year. Time out.
We're going to pause for a minute.
Hey. Don't kill me.
Alright, we're back.
It's a statue. Sorry.
Okay. Well, it's a lot better than the guy who's selling plots with sometimes. I don't know, 2 years ago.
Yeah, but he sold it.
I would have too, a long time ago.
So he sold it that year.
But he could have made something out of it.
For the last 15 years of his life, Nate rarely bought up the one majority failure of his life. I wonder why. The city didn't just go away because its founder gave up. In the 1970s, Caesar, California City was recorded as having 1,309, 1,300 living there. By 1980s, that had doubled to 2,743. The town doubled again in the next 10 years to 5,955, and it seemed as if Nate's dream had just been a little ahead of its time. That California City would develop its population every decade until really was a real of Los Angeles. Meaning we basically are reading how California was made.
Yeah, basically.
I just realized that. But it said abandoned. What the hell? Anywho. That still wasn't to be. However, as the population grew, water from those miracle wells started to run out, and water vanished from state got more expensive.
Oh.
By 2000, I was born. No, sorry. I was born.
So she taught.
That's sometime that I was born in February, so basically I was born that year.
It was cold on the ground, yeah?
California City had only increased its size by 40% to 8,385. In 2010, that number was only 14,120. Okay, in the year 2010-2015, the Caesar Bureau estimated that the population actually dropped by 1,000, so people to an estimate of 13,277. Jesus Christ. It goes without saying that nothing in California ever really goes away. No matter how ridiculous it is, this even more true when there's equal at stake. Okay. The people of California City, like Canadian...
Come on.
What the hell?
What the fuck are we doing in there?
Canadian ultra-national analysts grew to be pound of their odd little towns. How the fuck are we in there? Anyways.
Really, I don't know. I think that writer is something wrong with him.
Cranes such as endless miles and miles of slowly crumble. Slowly crumble, okay? See, they're losing it.
I guess so. But you lost me, you're like, in the last corner.
Nobody has ever driven on, so they stayed. So Canadians stayed in the middle of nowhere. That's just nice. At some point, the Construction Corporation of America blessed the town with a job generation prison nearby.
Oh, nice.
A Canada developer turned the town's lakefront property into something nice that could be found in any city. Approaching its 60th year since the first disappointed family bought into the community, California City now has 2 AAA ball teams.
What?
That's what it's called. Has 2 AAA ball teams. AAA meetings. Anyways.
Yeah, there we go, man.
And perhaps a bit more open space than most towns. California still controls the emerged wasteland around the city's core. In many parts of California, those would have long ago been settled by tech workers. And my phone just died.
And I guess we'll let go of this story for tonight. And
well, we just told you about how the fuck it was made. And if you want to know the rest, well, look up California's city.
Bye for tonight. Say bye.